Hello, and welcome. I am so happy you are here with me tonight for this sleepy story. Let's take a deep breath in and out. It is time to settle in, get cozy, and let the outside world drift away. As you begin to relax, let my voice guide you into a peaceful autumn slumber, a journey into the heart of the English countryside. Close your eyes and let's begin. Imagine yourself on a crisp autumn morning, the air carrying the first hint of a chill that whispers of the changing seasons. You are nestled inside a cozy caravan, a small warm haven on wheels. The gentle patter of a light rain drums softly on the roof, a soothing rhythm that lulls you deeper into a state of tranquility. Through the window, the world is a watercolor painting of greens, golds, and russets, blurred slightly by the raindrops tracing their way down the glass. The caravan is parked in a quiet corner of the Peak District, a vast expanse of rolling hills and ancient stone walls that have stood for centuries. Inside, the scent of freshly brewed tea mingles with the earthy fragrance of damp soil and fallen leaves. You are wrapped in a soft woolen blanket, its weight a comforting presence. A small gas stove hisses quietly in the corner, its blue flame dancing merrily and casting a warm, flickering glow across the wooden interior. The caravan is simple but filled with everything you need. There are shelves lined with well-loved books, their spines a patchwork of colors. A small vase on the foldable table holds a spray of heather and a few late-blooming wildflowers, their purple and yellow heads a vibrant splash against the muted tones of the morning. With a contented sigh, you reach for a warm mug of tea, its heat seeping into your palms. The taste is rich and comforting, a simple pleasure that feels like a hug from the inside. The rain begins to ease, the drumming on the roof softening to a gentle whisper. The clouds, heavy and gray, start to part, allowing slivers of pale golden sunlight to break through. It's time. Time to begin the day's gentle adventure. You pull on a pair of sturdy walking boots, a cozy jumper, and a waterproof jacket, the familiar rustle of the fabric a promise of the journey ahead. Stepping outside, you take a deep breath. The air is clean and invigorating, filled with the scent of wet earth, pine needles, and the sweet decay of autumn leaves. The world feels washed anew, every color intensified by the morning rain. Droplets of water cling to blades of grass like tiny jewels, and a delicate mist hangs in the valleys, shrouding the distant hills in a soft, ethereal veil. Your caravan is a tiny, cheerful speck of home against the grand, sweeping landscape. The plan for the day is simple. A slow, meandering drive through the winding lanes of the Peak District, with no destination in mind other than to soak in the beauty of the season. You start the engine, a low, familiar rumble that seems to blend with the gentle sounds of the countryside. The caravan pulls away smoothly, its tires crunching softly on the gravel track. As you navigate the narrow country roads, the world unfolds before you like the pages of a storybook. The lanes are lined with ancient dry stone walls, their surfaces covered in a mosaic of moss and lichen in shades of green and gray. These walls snake their way across the landscape, marking the boundaries of fields where fluffy, white-faced sheep graze peacefully. They look up as you pass, their expressions calm and curious, their thick woolen coats beaded with raindrops. The trees that arch over the road form a golden canopy. Beech, oak, and sycamore leaves in every shade of yellow, orange, and fiery red drift down in the gentle breeze, carpeting the tarmac in a vibrant, rustling layer. Each time the caravan moves, it sends a flurry of leaves dancing in its wake. The sun is stronger now, casting long, dramatic shadows across the rolling hills. You drive slowly, allowing yourself to become completely absorbed in the scenery. To your left, a vast expanse of moorland stretches out, its heather-covered slopes a deep, muted purple. To your right, the land dips into a gentle valley where a small, clear stream, a beck, as it's known here, winds its way through lush green pastures. You decide to pull over, parking the caravan in a small lay-by next to a wooden gate. The only sound is the gentle bleating of sheep in the distance and the soft murmur of the wind rustling through the bracken. You step out and lean against the gate, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. The silence here is not empty. It is full of the quiet, busy life of nature. A robin, its breast a brilliant splash of red, lands on a nearby fence post and sings a cheerful, warbling song. You watch as a kestrel hovers high above, its wings beating with incredible speed as it scans the ground for its next meal. The world feels slow, deliberate, and deeply peaceful. After a while, you continue your journey. the caravan winding its way deeper into the heart of the peaks. The road begins to climb, and the landscape becomes wilder, more dramatic. The gentle hills give way to rugged limestone crags and dramatic edges, long cliffs that offer breathtaking panoramic views. You pass through a small, sleepy village built from the local gritstone. The houses are sturdy and timeless, with slate roofs and small welcoming gardens where the last of the autumn roses are still in bloom. Smoke curls lazily from stone chimneys, carrying the comforting scent of wood smoke on the air. It feels like a place where time has slowed to a gentle, unhurried pace. As the afternoon begins to wane, the light shifts, becoming softer and warmer, bathing the entire landscape in a honey-gold glow. You find the perfect spot to stop for the night, a secluded clearing on the edge of a small woodland. The trees here are mostly silver birches, their slender, white trunks standing out like ghosts against the darkening greens and browns of the forest floor. You park the caravan and turn off the engine, and a profound silence descends once more. You decide to go for a short walk before settling in for the evening. The path into the woods is soft underfoot, a thick carpet of fallen leaves and pine needles that muffles your footsteps. The air is cool and smells of damp earth and mushrooms. Sunlight filters through the canopy in dappled shafts, illuminating the forest floor and creating a magical, cathedral-like effect. You walk slowly, your senses alive to the subtle details around you. The intricate patterns of moss on a fallen log, the delicate, feathery fronds of a fern, the flash of a jay's blue wing as it flits between the trees. You come to a small clearing where a fallen tree provides a natural bench. You sit down, leaning back against the rough bark, and simply listen. The woods are alive with sound. The gentle rustle of a small animal moving through the undergrowth, the distant caw of a crow, the soft sighing whisper of the wind in the high branches. It is a symphony of peace, a sound that settles deep within your soul, smoothing away any lingering tension. As dusk begins to settle, painting the sky in shades of soft pink and lavender, you make your way back to the caravan. The little home on wheels looks incredibly inviting, its windows glowing with a warm yellow light that spills out into the twilight. You had left a small lamp on, a beacon to guide you home. Inside you light the stove again, and its comforting hiss fills the small space. For dinner, you prepare a simple meal, a hearty, warming soup and a chunk of fresh, crusty bread. The aroma fills the caravan, a scent of home and comfort. You eat slowly, savoring each spoonful, feeling a deep sense of contentment and gratitude for the simplicity and beauty of this moment. After dinner, you change into comfortable, soft clothes and make yourself a cup of herbal tea, its steam carrying the gentle scent of chamomile and lavender. The night outside is now completely dark, a deep, velvety blackness punctuated by the brilliant sparkle of countless stars. With no city lights to obscure the view, the Milky Way is a luminous, shimmering band across the heavens. You dim the lights in the caravan, leaving only one small lamp glowing softly. You climb into your bed, the covers already warm and inviting. You pull the thick, soft duvet up to your chin and snuggle down, feeling completely safe and secure in your little cocoon. The window by your bed is open just a crack, allowing the cool, fresh night air to drift in. From the darkness, you can hear the hoot of an owl, a soft, mournful call that echoes through the silent woods. You lie there, listening to the quiet sounds of the night, your body feeling heavy and relaxed. The gentle adventures of the day play out in your mind like a soft, slow-motion film. The golden leaves dancing in the wind, the peaceful faces of the grazing sheep, the vast, open expanse of the moors under the autumn sun. Each image is a gentle anchor, pulling you further down into a state of deep, restful peace. Your breathing is slow and even in harmony with the gentle rhythm of the night. You feel a sense of connection to the ancient sleeping land around you. You are a small, quiet part of its timeless story. The caravan is your sanctuary, a tiny vessel of warmth and light adrift in a vast, peaceful sea of darkness. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. All that is left is to rest, to let go. To allow the deep peace of the autumn night to envelop you completely. And so, as the gentle sounds of the sleeping countryside cradle you, you drift into a deep and peaceful sleep. Rest well, and have the sweetest of dreams.